You guys don't mind if I drink a beer, right? Cinnamon, you don't mind if I drink a beer? That's the right answer. Because, ladies and gentlemen, you beautiful people, we have cause to celebrate. Because last night, as I was getting ready to go to bed, get some shut-eye, that good old beauty sleep, so I can go to work in the morning, I officially hit 50 subscribers. Cheers to you beautiful people. And the only thing that I can say, guys, is thank you so much, guys. You people are fucking awesome. All of you beautiful people are just a bunch of badasses. Because all of this, doesn't work without beautiful people like you. And it's not just my channel, it's all of the channels. It's all of YouTube. Without badasses like yourselves, YouTube doesn't work. It doesn't run. I'd just be another dude, sit on my couch drinking beer, playing video games. Nobody would care about me. But, wow. 50 fucking people in the whole world like my stuff enough to subscribe. Thank you so much, guys. You dudes are just awesome. I can't thank you enough because I do it all for you guys. Like I said, you make this whole thing work. So really, thank you so much. I didn't ever really think I'd ever hit 50 subscribers at all. I didn't know where this was going to go. But ever since my first video, I did the cannonball into the sea of YouTube. And I was just like, let's just see where this ride takes us. And 50 subscribers. Thank you all so much. You guys keep being badasses. So, I figured I would go ahead and do something special for this video. The one thing I wanted to actually look at was my very first video on YouTube. Where is you? There you are, right there. Is that the one? Yeah, it is. Alright, so this was the first video I ever made right here. Actually, you know what? Let's look at something else real quick. Oh god, let's not have you play. Hang on. You know what I want to look at? Let's go to manage videos. This is kind of like a behind the scenes thing of what I see when I upload videos and stuff. But you know what I actually want to look at? Let's make that 50, and then we're gonna go forward. I actually want to look at my early thumbnails, because my channel now, from then, yeah, there they are, is completely different in just style and feel. So I kind of want to go back to those and take a look at them again, because I haven't actually looked at any of these in a very long time. There they are. Yeah. You know what? That actually doesn't look half bad. Because early on in my YouTube career, I was going for a more of a theatrical feel to it. Because I was actually inspired by, there was, if you've ever played the game A Hat in Time, there's that Hollywood level where Hat Girl is sitting in... What is you doing? Don't do that. Don't scare me like that. But Hat Girl is sitting in the director's chair, and she's got the sunglasses on, and she's giving a thumbs up. I was inspired by that. I thought that'd make a really cool logo, and I still think it looks good. And all the artwork on my channel is done by me. So anything hand drawn is done by me, except for the banner. There is that little Grim Reaper guy. Well, hello there, Mr. Cinnamon. You coming over here to say hello? This is my partner in crime, Mr. Cinnamon. You want to say hello to the audience? Say hello. God, you're going to be 2 years old on May 24th, man. Where does the time go? I love Mr. Sin so much. He occasionally pops into videos, just whenever he feels like it. He comes and goes as he pleases. I don't make him do anything he doesn't want to do. Goodbye. I love him so much. He mainly pops up in the coffee reviews and just other random stuff like this. He'll just kind of show up and be like, "What's up? All right, peace out, I'm out." But yeah, early on, I had that theatrical feel going on. And like I said, Hat in Time, the Hollywood level is what I was really inspired by. And you know what? Looking at these thumbnails, how I had it going on, that actually doesn't look half bad at all. That looks way better than I actually remember it looking. I actually kind of like that. I don't have that template anymore, you know? But that whole style of it just looks really good. And then, as you can see, as I transitioned from the first 3 games, and I started doing like Mark of the Ninja, I kind of went with more like a classical look to it with Mark of the Ninja. And then I kind of just made it a full screenshot because I thought it looked better. You know, it'd be more eye-catching, more eye-popping. But I'd still use like my little like director chair logo. And then I went full on because you can see right here on my banner, this used to be the same like director chair logo, but I changed it just because I'm really into heavy metal. You know, heavy metal is basically the music I listen to. Not all. I listen to a little bit of everything, but I love heavy metal. And I wanted this to look kind of like a heavy metal album. And like I said, the graphic, the lightning is just kind of like a free image I picked up. But this right here of the Grim Reaper pouring the coffee into the coffee mug was all done by me. I actually had a guy from, what was his name? I don't remember his name right offhand, but he helped me spruce up the skull and made it look a lot better. Because my skull I had there was really cheesy looking. It was not good at all. But he did the Death Before Decaf logo right there. It looks really good. And then I went into Canva and added like Let's Plays, coffees, and reviews right here. But yeah, all this artwork was done by me. Except that was done in Canva. But all this stuff was like hand drawn by me. And then I don't have the means to get it electronically onto my computer, so I generally need help. The early stuff with like the director's chair and stuff, I actually had a friend help me with that. But the second time around, she was way too busy. Cinnamon, what are you chewing on down here? Goodness gracious, cats always find like stuff. Brad! He's got Resident Evil 8 Village. You want to know something? It's funny that popped up. He was the first YouTuber I actually subscribed to ever. Just his videos are top notch. If you haven't watched the Rad Brad, man, go do yourself a favor and go do that because his stuff is really entertaining. I jumped in. I believe it was when he started playing Dead Rising 1 for the first time. And I was just like, wow, I want to do that one day, you know? So, he was kind of the big inspiration of just like, you know what? I can do that. I can be a crazy asshole on YouTube and, make stuff. So yeah, Rad Brad, really cool guy. Go check his stuff out. But first, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let's go ahead and watch my first video. It's gonna be cheesy, but I love it. Okay, this is not at all what I wanted. Okay, so that intro music you just heard, man, I haven't heard that in a minute. I missed a little bit of yellow right there. God damn it. But yeah, that music right there was from Be Good UK Man, I believe his name is. And I told him I wanted something kind of like from... he's on Freevr, actually. I think I give him credit in this video, actually, in the description. But I told him I wanted something, a toe-tapping, you know, head-bobbing, like, tone from, Cowboy Bebop. You know, because that music is so good. And I was like, that's kind of what I'm going for. And he based it off, a track from Cowboy Bebop. And that was exactly kind of what I was looking for. I told him what I was going for, and it was weird. What I had in my mind was exactly what he delivered, so he was really good. The music I use now is just kind of a generic rock thrashy tone that I found on Filmora. I believe it's Filmora 10 now, that I really like. Just because it fits with more the more aesthetic of the channel. You know, I didn't want it to have, you know, this and then have like Metallica play in the background. It wouldn't really work, you know. Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host, The Danger Dave, and welcome to my channel. Now, deciding where to start reviewing video games was a lot more of a daunting task than I ever thought possible. I mean, where do I even start? The possibilities are basically endless. Do I start with a new game so you guys can see gameplay of it and hear exactly what I have to say about it? Or I could look at a bad game. I know people really love to watch other people rage on the internet. Or I could play one of my all-time favorite games, and so you can see me gush all over it and hear exactly why I love it so much. And then I thought, no, there's really only one place to start. At the beginning. The very first video game that I ever played and got me into gaming as well. Super Mario Bros. For the NES. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, it's this game that's responsible for making me the gamer I am today. So, without further ado, let's go! Now, Super Mario Bros. Isn't actually the first time we saw Mario. I love it, man. It's cheesy. Man, look at my cheesy ass face, man. But I'm so proud of it. You know, of all the videos that I've made so far and probably will ever make, this is going to be my favorite so far. Because, like I said, this was the first time I took the plunge into the sea of YouTube and really just made a small, tiny little splash amongst, you know, all the bigger fish in YouTube. And I wasn't really trying to be the top dog. Holy crap, Cinnamon. But I was just trying to be me, you know. And that's one thing you'll always get on my channel, is I will always be me, you know. I'm never going to be anything other than what I am, you know. I'm not going to phone anything or try to deceive you guys. I'm always going to be honest with you guys. And part of that is me, I'm never going to start a game that I don't think I can actually finish on the channel. You know, I always hate that, you know, when you watch, like, a YouTuber and they never finish, like, a particular game. It really drives me up the wall, man. But, man, I'm so proud of this video. This is where I really, you know, cut my teeth learning how to edit videos and how to shoot the stuff and what I was going to say and writing out a script. And it was a learning experience, and it still is. I'm still learning stuff. Even now that I'm super comfortable with it, I'm still learning stuff. And I love that about YouTube. You know, I love that about this, you know, where I can constantly be like, that's something, that's a new trick that I didn't know. So I absolutely love it. I really, really do. Man, reviews are still on the way. It's just I've been super busy at work and stuff and haven't really had time to really shoot stuff. I'm playing it is fine. I can play it no problem, but it's like the editing and shooting like funny scenes and whatnot is kind of what's tripping me up. So that was cool. So go check that video out. And then the first 3 videos I did was Batman Arkham Asylum, Alan Wake, and Max Payne. And the reason I did those was it was variety. So if you just found my channel, you'd be like, oh, he's playing a 3D action-adventure beat-em-up. And then he's playing Max Payne, which is a 3D, you know, third-person, you know, John Woo film noir detective story, shoot-em-up. And then you have, like, the psychological thriller, like Alan Wake. It was variety. Generally, nowadays, I'm going to stick to 1 or 2 games, because I think 3 is just way too damn much. But yeah. Should we watch another video? I still have some beer left. So let's go see what else we can find. I don't really want to watch Batman Arkham Asylum, especially the beginning. Maybe we will. Welcome to the Madhouse. Yeah, let's take a look, shall we? Dave. Now, before we get started, there is a growing concern over the coronavirus, and there's a couple things I want you all to keep in mind. One is to stay calm, and two, there's only 2 cures for the coronavirus, is to wash your hands and stay fucking home and play video games, which is exactly what I'm going to be doing. Just avoid everybody. It's a good time to be a YouTuber, and I will be playing Batman Arkham Asylum. Okay, I actually forgot about that. That's pretty funny. I forgot I did that. That was right when COVID first hit, and we were all making jokes about it and buying all the toilet paper. God damn. Right, we're gonna skip all of this stuff because this is just Batman walking. Let's get into some gameplay and see how I fared. I guess we'll watch the beginning brawl fight and see how I do. Probably right here. Probably right here. Oh, and I am recording this through OBS YouTube. I am the Danger Dave watching my stuff through recording. This is me, and this is my stuff that I made. So don't go copywriting my own stuff that I made for this channel. And it's just weird. That should never happen, you know? Like, this is totally my stuff. Like, I am the Danger Dave. Danger Dave's Let's Play Batman Arkham Asylum on hard. Welcome to the Madhouse. This was definitely made by me, and you can hear it because my voice is very distinct. And so let's take a listen. Really into some gameplay here, and Arkham kicked off the whole free-flow combat. You basically jump from one thug to thug and try not to break your combo. And like I said earlier, since I'm playing on hard mode, the little spider sense doesn't show up, so you do have to pay attention to what you're doing here, but it's not so bad. And it's a little wonky, not wonky, just weird, coming back to Arkham Asylum's combat, because it is a bit more stiff than just, say, City or Night. But you can't really fault them for that, since this was the first time that they really tried a combat system like this, and they really hadn't ironed out all the kinks yet. Now, what I just did there was a ground pound, and it'll instantly knock out a thug, but you do have to be careful of using it, as other thugs can interrupt you while you do it, and you can't counter, so watch out for that. You know, one thing I just realized about my style of commentary in the beginning was I was really trying to be professional for some reason. I don't know why. Like, every time I started recording, I was trying, because you've heard me right there where I was, like, describing the gameplay mechanics, as you should be as a YouTuber. But I found myself not being as crazy as I normally play video games. Like, watch this early stuff and then go watch, like, Mark of the Ninja and, like, Cyberpunk stuff. It's just completely different, you know, a different style. And that's more me, you know. I'm cursing up a storm and saying insane stuff and being funny when I play video games, because I noticed how I played video games when I wasn't recording versus when I was recording was completely different. And I was like, I need to embrace that, you know. I need not to be afraid to really just embrace my personality and really just kind of like hug yourself in a way, and just be okay with how insane or silly or just dorky you are. You know, you are who you are, so let it shine through, you know? And, man, listening to my voice the first time was, like, the hardest thing to get over. Just because, man, my voice, I did not like it at all. But then I came to the conclusion, I was like, you know what? My voice is my voice, and if people don't like it, well, fuck those people. Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, I'm your host, the Danger Dave, and welcome to a hidden gem on the Xbox 360. Welcome to Alan Wake. Now, if you've never played or heard of Alan Wake, to describe it would be a Stephen King novel that you play, or an episode of The Twilight Zone that you control. And if that sounds awesome to you, then you're gonna love this game. And I adore this game. The story and the storytelling is so good. The gameplay is satisfying, and it has a phenomenal soundtrack. And I know, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not holding anything back. I'm blowing my load early. But I just cannot wait to play this game. So subtitles are on. I still love this game. I heard the rumor that they're doing Alan Wake 2. I'll have to play American Nightmare before that happens. And play Control, too, because that takes... I mean, that's the big reason why 2 is happening, you know? In the clear. Going... Well, did... See if I can...
Trapped. There was no way.
Let's get to some gameplay and see how I did. This is still kind of like the beginning stuff. I have something important to tell you. Burn the shadows off. That's still tutorial stuff. Skip.
Give you back your dream now.
Yeah, thanks, Max Payne. Loading. Batteries scattered throughout the environment, so you'll want to keep an eye out for those. And an interesting thing about the oh god, I about got my face chopped off. The interesting thing about the batteries is this game actually had a partnership with Energizer, so the batteries are Energizer batteries. Well, this is where I get the flare gun. In the game, the flare gun. Now, you don't want to run past this little secret area. There is a coffee thermos in here, and it's pretty easy to run by it, like I have done 1,000 times.
Just like.
Alright, so when you're overwhelmed with enemies, usually 3 or more, just use a flare gun. And it just completely eviscerates them. It's basically your magnet. Blinded by the lights. Oh, I love this game. I can't wait. If just make Alan Wake 2, and I'll be the happiest person ever. Like, do it. Do it. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at a Max Payne video. Maybe not this one. Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, I'm your... Wait, this is Roscoe Street Station. Yeah, let's look at the beginning, like, shootout with Roscoe Street Station. Bullet time. And as you can see, the action has slowed down, but we can still aim in real time, giving us a real advantage over these thugs right here. And we can also do a shoot dodge, which I really love to do. And the way you use a shoot dodge is you basically press the directional button and then use bullet time, and you can dodge in any direction you like. Now, as you saw, our bullet time meter down there, the little hourglass, did go down rather fast, but if you kill enemies, you'll refill it.
Yeah, he's dead already.
Got him. There's gonna be another guy right up here.
Yo, guys.
Jumping for joy there. Go ahead and reload. Now, control-wise, Max Payne does feel a little stiff. It works, but it'll really become a problem later on. I'll talk about it, but get us in.
It's nothing. Relax.
Oh, it's nothing, huh? It's a shotgun blast in the face is what it is.
Alex, I had ended up in the middle of a big-time crime operation.
Okay. Where did your gun go, guy, man? Sweet. Moving right on. Hey, somebody actually liked it.
Kiss it goodbye.
You're the one that's gonna kiss it goodbye, dude. Oh, man. I love this game. I can't wait to play Max Payne 2 and 3, especially 3, because that's a great game, man. I love the Max Payne series, and that's why I chose all three of those games, because they were games that I thoroughly loved, enjoyed playing. And I was like, if I'm going to start playing any games on YouTube, it's going to be stuff that I thoroughly enjoy playing. God, just a trip down memory lane. I love it. But all right, folks. That would be the end of my beer. So that would be the end of this video. Goodbye, and have a great day.